What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be doing a shop update. So let's get into it. I'm not sure if I ever showed you guys this garage mine. Well, technically it's not mine, but this is pretty much where I do all my assembling, all my products, which just give you a little tour real quick. So here's my shop. Not really that big. I mean, it's decent size. It does the job, as they say. Bench, cluttered bench, some old hardware. Um, do a lot of TIG welding down here, and then up here, this is where I do majority of my welding, assembling, and then the shelf, my part shelf. This is where I stock all my parts. Doesn't look like much, but it adds up in money because stuff's not cheap. Bunch of scrap parts, prototypes I was working on, and they didn't work out, so that's a scrap pile. Shelf rack, technically tube rack in the back there. Got a welder up here. I also have my Titan T25 or 25T. Overall, decent press brake for the money. Some laser cutted tube parts I get cut out. They're nice. And then over here is like an overstocked, not really overstocked, but just like bumpers, DIY bumper kits. I made these. I haven't sold any of them, and it's been probably a few months. Milwaukee battery holders, so you can put them on your wall or whatever. Flanges, YG shackles. They've been sitting there for like 6 months. Fire pits. I never sell them. Very rarely. Hardware. I'd like to do something with this one day. Make it more organized or something. Boxes. I need to break them down. And this rack was kind of like U-bolts. I stock a lot of U-bolts. We'll try to. And then frame plates and then rear bumpers go there. And then I got a bunch of, technically I'm almost getting out of bushings for my kits. And then up here is where I usually stock all like the bigger, longer bolts. A rear bumper that I made several years ago, and it just sits up there for my tin top. Press I used to use for a press brake. And then here's some also other prototypes. Samurai transfer case cradle. I think this is like the 6th one I got cut out. I just need to form it and see how it fits together. Spring under U-bolt plates, Samurai width springs and YJ width springs. Another prototype. And then this thing too. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. Front axle housing I was working on. My plan was to use these for solid axle swapping a tracker. Yeah, and then some other stuff over here like diff covers that I made. I have them on my website. Check that out, French fry. Some diff covers. I never sell them, not sure why. Some shock towers for the solid axle swap kit for the tracker. Some little jigs I made for a welding project I was doing for a guy. There's my original little press brake that goes in the press. So anyways, I think I got a little carried away. This isn't a shop tour video. This is an update. Okay, so as you see around my shop, it's kind of small. I'm kind of outgrown it. Yes, I do have another shop. It's up here, but I'm trying to keep the parts assembly. Like this is my shipping bench. Obviously, it's not really that organized because, well, am I out of space? Kind of not really. It just needs organized better. Like this is the shelf rack for all the extra boxes, which as you can see, it's not organized. So yeah, I definitely need to get organized, but we're doing some expanding today, and that's pretty much why this video is. So I'll show you what we're doing. So let's go next door. So as you walk here, we'll do, well, I'll show you. It's pretty much this garage, and we walk out here, and then look, another garage door, and there's my truck. So this is another garage I acquired last month. The dude in here that was renting this, I think he was here before I was, which it's been like 10 years since I've been here. So he finally moved out, and I've been wanting this garage for a very long time. And I talked to my landlord, and he said it's all right if I pull this wall down. And as you can see, I kind of started just to see how easy or how complicated it's going to be to tear this wall down. So yeah, gonna expand my shop to be double the width it is now. And then also it has a back room too, which I already did a bunch of work up here. When I got in here, let's just say it had a really, 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 really bad odor, and you couldn't even stand up here. So I ended up, like, the floor was rotted out there, as you can see where I patched it. So I cut the floor out, put that piece in. A friend of mine helped me do that. And then I bought some paint, kills paint odor, whatever you want to call it. And I did 2 coats of that. And then I came back with a top coat, a gray top coat. And I did it in satin gray, which turned out pretty good. So yeah, so maybe you guys can give me some advice down below. I'm not really sure what to do with this space. I have a bunch of used parts that I parted out a few sidekicks and samurais, and I have them down in my lower garage. And I was thinking about trying to get out of that garage so my monthly payment isn't as much. Move all that stuff up here and then use this as like a part out, store all my part out stuff, which I'm trying to get out of doing the part out stuff and just focus on one thing. But no one's buying anything, and I'm not really sure what to do with it. But anyways, I'm going to get my Ford truck out of here. I'm going to get the Samurai moved, and then I'm going to put you on time lapse, and we're going to start tearing this wall down. So sounds like I got to get to work. And if you're wondering why my hair is a little messed up, I got a microphone. I had it on my shirt collar, and for some reason it wasn't really working that good until I put it up on my hair. I don't wear a hat, so hey, it works. So anyways, let's get to work. Let's get a cold start in this bad girl. Got the truck out. Had to give you guys that cold start as they say. So yeah, I've got everything moved. So let's start tearing this wall down. Hopefully it goes easy. Got the wall all ripped down. It actually took some time to rip that thing down. So definitely got a lot of room in here now. All the room. I just got one side down so far. I don't know if I'm gonna tear this side down yet, but yeah. I think I just doubled the size of my shop. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned up, and probably try to just push both them tables further down for now, because my plan is to try to get rid of all this crap and then move my shipping area over to here, and then possibly do some other stuff over here for shipping. And then I'll probably tear the other wall down, possibly. And then after all that, then I'm gonna try to maybe save up some money and then insulate this other side for this upcoming winter. So yeah. What else to do on this video? That's gonna be it for this video. I'll probably do a video on the Tacoma. Why not? Because, well, why not just start putting content out there for people to watch if you're interested in it? If not, so be it. But anyways, if you like this video, definitely hit the like button. If you want to stay up to date with what I'm up to, definitely subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.